A Bitcoin super cycle, guys. This is a conversation everybody is having. Are we going to be going to 100K, 150K, 250K? For the first time in Bitcoin's history, we are approaching all-time highs before the Bitcoin halving, which is just unprecedented. Nobody knows and nobody was expecting prices to go to this level. Of course, you saw this clip from James Cramer.
Okay, it's depressing.
I don't want to.
What has Bitcoin ever done for mankind? Are you ever on a Bitcoin phone? Watson, come here, I need you. I mean, what is it?
Well, coming up, United
How about
Healthcare is apparently.
Who was obviously in complete disbelief, and he just looks outright, you know the word I'm looking for, but CNBC guys, having these people talk about the downfall of Bitcoin that's not going to mean anything in the future, have been completely wrong, and they've been proven wrong. So what should you do next? Should you buy? Should you sell? Should you scratch that FOMO itch like the mosquitoes that have been biting my ankles down here in Panama? Well, the first thing we need to look at, guys, is ultimately just the price action. I'm going to be giving you guys 5 price predictions on 5 of your favorite cryptocurrencies in this video. But starting with Bitcoin, okay, we are less than 2 months away now from the Bitcoin halving. And this means we are going to be seeing FOMO like never than before. And why is that? Well, the Bitcoin spot ETFs, guys, launched in January 10th. We've been talking about these since 2021 June, when we first saw President Nayib in El Salvador discuss the adoption of Bitcoin as a reserve currency, taking that and making it actually a legal tender within their country. That was the first breakthrough that we've ever seen. Jack Mallers came out, of course, and was like, just announce it to Bitcoin Miami, which had thousands and thousands and thousands of people there. And from that moment, after we saw BlackRock starting to make these investments into Bitcoin miners, we saw the adoption, we slowly start seeing this curve. This is the ultimate tool and the ultimate marketing effort for your financial advisors, because they are talking about an asset that is now outpacing gold. It just surpassed over 50% of, I believe, gold volumes in ETFs in like the first 3 months of activity. Not even, what are we in, a month and a half, 2 months into this activity? So it's just getting started. And the financial advisors, guys, all they're going to be talking about with their wealthy clients is that the supply is about to get cut in half. The demand is escalating. They have the inside information on Google. If you guys look on, of course, your application on your iPhone, look at Coinbase's app. In the last cycle, this is some crazy alpha, Coinbase went to a top 10 application because everybody was downloading it. It's a free app. You can see it in the top 200. Right now it's sitting at 174. As you see that starting to approach higher levels, top 30, top 50, top 10, this is an indication that an insane amount of new retail is now entering the markets. And this could start to tell you, man, these $100,000 price predictions, these $150,000 price predictions, well, those very well could end up actually being the signs and signals you need to start dollar cost averaging out. Now, guys, we're extremely bullish. I believe Bitcoin is going to go to $657,000 one day. I think it's going to outbeat, or of course, outpace gold by a milestone. This is a decentralized currency on a global scale. No one government can control this. Any second world, third world country can adopt it. It's not geographically centralized like gold and the production. It's not, insufficient in terms of being a medium of exchange. And so when we look at the future of this, we know the prices of altcoins are going to pump. So we're going to start off the rip. We have to start with XRP, because XRP, guys, gold or Bitcoin, Solana, Chainlink, Matic, Dogecoin, Cardano, they're up 20, 30, or even 40%. And so my price prediction for XRP in the short term is really not going to be that crazy. I would love to see XRP to get to $1 if Bitcoin is hitting its all-time highs by this halving. For Bitcoin, it's really this unknown territory, guys. This has not happened yet. So if we're at 69K Bitcoin, if we're at 75K Bitcoin, in the short term as a trader, somebody that's been in this market for multiple cycles, I'll be looking to dollar cost average out and take profits and expect, whether it's an extraordinary 20, 30% pullback, but simply just start dollar cost averaging back in after after all these institutional clients, all these wealthy clients of these asset management groups, guys, take that profit. Now, we saw what happened today with Coinbase, of course. They had a massive outage. They had an influx of users. They cannot hold it up. Kraken took shots at them with their intern on Twitter and said, man, I'm paraphrasing this. We'll throw up the tweet. But essentially, just in, Kraken not down, taking a direct shot at Coinbase as a competitor. And so retail's here, right? We know XRP is not moving. I'm going to have to say this now. If you're still utilizing and holding XRP, guys, you've missed out on an entire bull run. Every other product in the top 10 has moved 10, 20, 30, 40%. And while you might want to hodl your XRP, the products I'd really pay attention to are Chainlink and Polygon Matic. I believe we're going to see a complete restructure of the top 10 cryptocurrencies. And I believe we could see Matic go from easily the $10 billion market cap it is right now. It's at about $1 to roughly $5, maybe 50, 60, 70 billion dollar market cap, especially with its upgrade with Pole and its new integrations becoming a layer 1 blockchain. It's already blockchain agnostic, but the restaking mechanisms and the protocols that are going to be established with these new updates is going to cause tons of liquidity to enter this market. Number 2 is Chainlink. Today, ARK Investments just announced that they're going to be utilizing and creating a Chainlink integration for oracles and price feeds for their ETFs. Chainlink at this point has by far the most partnerships in the industry. It's one of the most significantly sustainable prices. It's been in multiple cycles. Sergey Nazarov is a GOAT. They have developed a good and a service, and now with their CCIP, everything is only getting stronger. This could be the next asset that does see a Bitcoin, not a Bitcoin, sorry, a spot ETF after Ethereum. I do see that coming. Let's go to Solana. Solana is a project, of course, you guys, Josh, you don't get it. You know, it is what it is. You always talk trash on it. Guys, I'm always going to talk trash on Solana. It's failed massively numerous times, and I missed out on it. Of course, there's going to be heat and salt behind it. You know, it just rubs it into the wound every time I see it go up another $100. But Solana, guys, while the technology had its issues, it had the network outages, it was manipulated by Alameda Research and a guy that looked like he got shocked by an electric plug named Sam Bankman-Fried. Solana's marketing and ecosystem and community development is by far the greatest out of almost any single blockchain out there. And so that's why for Solana, I expect it to not only retain that top 10 position, whether it's at like 5, 6, 7 right now, I expect Solana to see a price target of $350 to $500 this bull run, which again, you might be rolling your eyes, guys. Josh, that's not that crazy. Well, one, that's a 5X. Guys, that's like billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. You know what that means for layer 2s? You know what that means for DEXs, for DeFi? It is extraordinary with how much money we're about to see enter this market. I just interviewed an insane individual here at the Ajax conference. We're at Singularity at, of course, the Hilton, if we pivot right here. We've been sitting down with the smartest individuals in the artificial intelligence industry, getting insights on DePIN and the narratives around AI. Is decentralized physical infrastructure is going to pop off? Are they going to continue to persist? And while the alpha that we're going to be dropping with you guys this week will blow your minds, the overall consensus is that this is not slowing down. We're about to access a 3.6 quadrillion, not billion, not million, not trillion, 3.6 quadrillion dollar market cap industry. We're estimated to see, because of the exponential growth in AI and Web3 and all of this development, as we approach singularity, as we approach AI with consciousness, yes, that's coming. As we approach these supercomputers and the super intelligence, guys, we're going to see the global economy go from 3.2 trillion to 3.6, and you want to be a part of that, so I'd pay attention to the AI sector. Those are the price predictions we have for you guys today. Stay safe out there. Don't FOMO, okay? Guys, when you see a giant green candlestick and prices haven't moved for, months or weeks, you just have to remember, if you want to get rich in crypto, guys, it's by not being late. It's by buying when everybody else is fearful, when everything is, in the red, when everything is bloody, when there's blood in the bleed wrong, bled. I know you guys are going to correct me in the comments for that. That's when the opportunity is to pick up these assets, guys. We'll see you at the top.